Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and I'm looking at a book from the Law Society. It's this book here. It's called Tax and Family Breakdown by Jason Lane. It's a very important practical guide from the Law Society. There's a Flickr review which is actually now available. There's a more detailed review on the internet websites and in the journals. My wife and I have given it the title, When Breaking Up is Hard to Do, Here's a Wealth of Practical, Authoritative and Tax Advice for Your Clients. The book's very much in line with the Law Society publications, cases at the front, and then we get straight into the actual detail, standard paragraphing, what we expect in terms of numbering for the paragraphs, and then at the back we've got some forms and then a useful index, and the total number of pages just under 300. It's quite light and it's a paperback. This is what we've said anyway in a relatively short review. If you're a practitioner involved in advertising clients coping with a family breakdown and the attendant financial problems, you need to be aware of the tax implications. If those you are advising are in this position, whether emerging from a marriage or civil partnership, you would do well to acquire Tax and Family Breakdown, one of the Law Society's latest publications, and as I've indicated, I think it's a very timely publication. It's an area where accountancy and law invariably and inevitably overlap. So it's interesting and certainly appropriate that the author, Jason Lane, is head of tax at a top 20 chartered accountancy firm. He regularly acts as an expert witness in ancillary relief proceedings before the courts and presents seminars on essential tax issues. And he's careful to point out that the book is the combined effort of various partners and tax staff within the firm. So here, within about 300 pages, very succinct pages, you have access to authoritative specialist advice, invaluable for all family lawyers, as I've indicated, both barristers and solicitors. Carefully and logically structured with worked examples, checklists, tables and diagrams, which I showed earlier, the book examines all pertinent aspects of tax issues that arise as a consequence of family breakdown, including the basic tax treatment of spouses, civil partners and cohabitees, mainly in respect of the most commonly held assets such as cash, chattels, investments, business assets and property, including of course the family home. The 10 chapters cover everything from capital gains and inheritance taxes to pensions, life insurance and the international dimension, if I can call it that, which includes residence issues. Again, that's quite important in an era when a lot of people tend to move about internationally much more than they did before. So let me conclude by saying that in addition to the table of cases at the front, the statutes, the statutory instruments, as well as new developments, there are no less than 8 appendices here and a useful index for ease of reference. It's a wealth of expertise in one handy volume in our view. So the book is indeed a practical guide to a complex area of practice. It's well worth having and up to the standards that we know and expect from the Law Society and Law Society Publishing. So thank you to all involved. Bye bye.